afternoon, Jerry.
Good afternoon.
First, thanks for accepting my interview. This interview is about space exploration, about advantages and disadvantages. So we can start now. The first question is: should governments prioritize spending on the exploration of space, and why?
I think that they shouldn't have it the highest priority. There are many things that are much more important. For instance, guarding our borders, having a good court judicial system, infrastructure, like bridges, airports, and those kinds of things. But after that, yes, I think space exploration is a medium kind of a priority. But I think it should be. I don't think it should be overlooked and not done at all.
Yeah. Okay. So the second question is about exploration. Is space an important frontier for human exploration and inspiration?
It depends on how you define important. I think that man just naturally wants to know what's out there, and to go to the moon or to Mars or to send satellites into space. I think it's just to satisfy our thirst for knowledge. I think it's a very, very good thing. Also, as we've done exploration, many, many things have been invented that have required, in order to do space exploration, so many of the side benefits of the science of space exploration have worked very, very well for the rest of humanity.
Yes. Okay, and the third question is about science. Does space exploration benefit science, human understanding?
Yes, very, very much. As I said, we've learned a great deal of things that we use in other areas of life when we've studied space exploration.
Okay, I think that was a very good opinion. Okay, the fourth question is about funding. Should space exploration be publicly funded?
Publicly funded, yes. Yes, I think it's such a big expense that although private companies such as SpaceX and some other companies have gotten into the field and do good things, I think in order to do a lot of it, it needs public funding just because of the mass expense that's involved there. Plus, it seems like the government has scientists who have areas of expertise that they can bring to bear on space exploration.
Okay, the fifth question is about the planet. Does the human race need to be able to move to another planet? What do you think about that?
I don't think it'll ever come to that. It's nice for science fiction movies and novels, but I don't think we'll ever colonize other planets because they are just so severe, so difficult to get there. We'll have small colonies perhaps, but we'll never move there.
What about the water?
There's not much water on most
Yes, there's
planets.
not much water. Only the 1% of water in this planet is available to drink. Yes. Well, the city is about Mars. Are missions to Mars important worth funding?
Yes, I think for the things that I've said, where we want to know what's out there, I think it'll help us find out how the solar system was created, and I think it would be just exciting to go there on its own basis. It's like climbing a mountain because it's there. Not that when you get to the top it does you any good at all. You just come back down. But I think it's important.
Yes, I think that's important too. Okay, this question is about robots. Should people be flown to space instead of robots?
I think you need both. I think most of what can be done is with robots and machines because they can be programmed, but I think essentially we want to have humans up there, and that's the main reason to go there, is to is to send people up there so that they can do the discoveries themselves.
Yeah, the next question is about international relations. Is sending humans to space good for international relations?
I think going to space started off that way, but now I think it's more competition between China, India, Russia,
China,
and the
Germany.
United States, where in France, where it's a more competitive. So, and especially the militarization of space, where countries are putting satellites in Earth orbit, where they spy on other countries and can shoot down lasers and do other military things. I think it's been a distraction for countries working together, more of a competition.
Yeah, okay. The next question is about taxpayers. Should opponents of space exploration still be required to contribute?
Yes. There are lots of things for which I don't want my taxes spent, but we elect representatives and it's their decision to decide, are we going to do, what are we going to do with the money, and if they decide that they want to do space exploration, which I think is a good thing, everybody has to pay for it.
Yes, I think so, because everybody should pay the tax
Yes.
for exploration. Yes, and the last question is, tell some of the disadvantages you perceive from space exploration. Do you think there are disadvantages about that or no?
Well, only the militarization of space, where if you can destroy people and buildings and different things from space, I think that's unfortunate. Plus, it's hideously expensive to go there, and it takes a lot of money that could be used for other things. But basically, I think there are very, very few disadvantages.
Yes, I think there are a few disadvantages. I don't know if the pollution is one of the disadvantages.
Well, there's a lot of space junk up there,
Yes.
and ultimately it falls back to Earth, and things bump into each other now and then. So that it's getting crowded in what's called the geosynchronous belt, where it goes at the same. They essentially stand in the same spot relative to the Earth. It's 23,000 miles up, and going around the Earth, it essentially hovers over the same spot like our weather satellites, and it's getting very, very crowded in that belt.
Okay, thank you very much.
It was my pleasure.
Yeah, my pleasure too. This was a very interesting interview. So thanks.
Mm-hmm.